Hello everyone. Today we're going to do a oil change on a diesel Ford Transit, and we have a small oil filter here that you can use an oil filter wrench, but these oil filters, they're pretty easy to get off with your hand, as you can see. Okay, let's see here. And I still, you know how I like to wear disposable gloves just to protect yourself from the chemicals of the oil. For a synthetic or synthetic blend if you can get it. And that right on up, and make sure when you pull off your old oil filter, make sure that the oil filter ring came off with it. I have seen oil filters, not with this particular vehicle, but sometimes you can take off an oil filter and leave the ring up there, and then you don't see it, and you put a new oil filter up there and you put it up against this ring. It's definitely going to make, once you crank it up, you'll have a major leak. Okay, so as you can see, just hand tight. Do not put a wrench on this. You don't need to. Just get a good grip on it and put a rag in your hand if you have to. I like to have a rag in my hand and clean it off at the same time. And there you go, changing the filter. All right, now we're gonna remove the plug and drain the engine oil. Okay, so to remove the engine oil plug, you're gonna use a 13 millimeter. Turn it non-clockwise. Okay, we'll continue to get the oil plug out. There we go. Okay, now that the oil has drained, I want to show you something here. As we took off the oil plug, get a drop light up here. As we took off the oil plug, normally the oil ring just stays on the oil pan. And if you look at the oil plug itself, you see that it has a groove for that oil ring. I normally just keep the oil ring there. So now I'm going to put the plug back, and that way I don't have to worry about disrupting that oil ring. And it normally plugs back and seals pretty well. Hey, if you don't have to mess with something, why bother? All right, we'll just tighten it right up. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and tighten it on up. Don't have to tighten it too tight, but just tighten it enough that we know it's tightened well. And we have the hood up, and we're gonna put our engine oil right back in our engine. But if you notice here, you see the dirt around here. I like to take time to actually blow that out, because the worst enemy for an engine is dirt. Okay, we're going to use 5W40 for synthetic, and you can use anyone's brand that you choose. 5W40 synthetic, 13 quarts. Takes 13 quarts. 13 quarts, and that's also including what we put into the engine oil filter.